Hey everybody, it's Matt on the move. Back at it again. Just wanted to give you guys a weekly summary video for last week. I feel bad. I was pretty lazy about recording stuff when I wanted to. And I just wanted to go over a few things. So I know I've said it before, but communication is definitely key to success. I communicate with all my customers and I communicate with all my delivery drivers as well when I place orders on any platform. Remember, always tip your driver. No tip, no trip. Don't take trips from people who back out tips. Yeah, I've done it, and sometimes I've gotten a cash tip, but that does not always guarantee that's going to happen. And unfortunately, that's just how we have to play things in these times. So let me go ahead and get right at it. I'm going to go ahead and throw up a split screen somewhere. Still learning how to do this. Of last week's earnings, made close to $1,200. Did about 35 hours worth of delivery time. I did multi-app. I ran 4 apps. There was quite a few days where I did not legitimately work, and what I mean by that is it was less than 2 hours. If I did do any deliveries, I just kind of call that filling in time. You're out running errands, etc., and you're like, oh, I'm out here doing whatever. Maybe I can make a few bucks. And that's what I do sometimes. I'm sure that's what some of y'all do, and that's cool. But let's go ahead and get right to it. Last week, I did DoorDash, UberEats, one GrubHub. I know, it's just one GrubHub. And Instacart. Out of those, Instacart surprisingly came through and was the one that I made the most money on, which is surprising because I went from $1,500 a week on Instacart at 33 hours just solo on that app. And that was during the shutdowns and leading into when things were opening up and people were going back to work, etc. But unfortunately, like every app, they oversaturate the market. But unlike every other app, Instacart really drives the big orders to the new shoppers, new drivers. So a little bit last year, I think around September-ish, I started noticing I could wait for hours on end while either receiving no offers or no good offers. And what I mean by that is, obviously you need to know your market. You need to understand what's good, what's bad, especially for the time of day that you are currently in, right? And anyways, so they were just sending me either bad offers or no offers at all. I'd sit for hours in a parking lot, primarily Costco, because I like the Costco batches. You guys know I go to the gym, trying to bulk up, and so that was another reason why I like the Costco batches, because big heavy items, get to move and groove all day long, burn calories, help me hit my my caloric deficit goal every day. So unfortunately I had to give that up. I went back to rideshare, which is I don't know many people who like rideshare. I will admit I get a lot of cool customers, but unfortunately with rideshare, unlike deliveries, literally one bad customer can ruin an entire shift for you. And so, and two, it's a lot more wear and tear on your vehicle. People don't want to be honest when they puke in your car. So as much as I miss the amount of tips, cash tips that I would receive, I don't miss doing that. So anyways, started doing that again, and then went into deliveries. Finally went into DoorDash full time, was just soloing that, averaging $800 to $1,200 a week. Then I started multi-apping again, and that's when I started getting back into the $1,200 to $1,500 a week range, which is where I'm currently at. So I did take a little dip for a while, but just like any business, any market, or really anything in life, you need to adapt and overcome. And that's what I did. So let's go ahead and talk about this or this or this or this order. I'm not sure where it's going to be on the screen yet. I did this one Instacart order, and literally I had just completed a delivery, and I was like, oh, I'm hungry. I can't really do this much longer without eating food. And like most days, I go to either Costco or Panera for food. Panera because it's healthy and it's not too bad on the pocket, especially if you're a rewards member. But Costco ultimately is like the best bet if you're wanting to save money and get some good food. You can't beat less than $2 for a hot dog and a soda, or in my case, a tea, which is what I get, because it's like the healthiest option other than water. But I mean, if you give me a cup, I'm gonna get a fountain drink, fountain something, especially when I can get a water bottle for $0.25 in your business. So that's why I choose that. But so that's what I was doing. I went to the bathroom, then I went and ordered my food. They were a little short-staffed, so it took a while. I was waiting. I got an Instacart order, $30.30 for 2 items, going less than like 5 or 6 miles. I was like, hell yeah, I'll take that. So I did. I accepted it. I ate my food. Didn't have my pay card on me, and as you guys know, Instacart, you can do digital or physical. Costco, unfortunately, only takes physical pay cards, so I had to walk out to my car. Gave me an opportunity to munch down my meal, which I did, and I got my card, went in, found the items, hit start shopping, boom. There's a little tip for you guys trying to keep your seconds per item down, because as many people know, there are a lot of different metrics that Instacart uses to judge you on and assign you good and or bad orders on. And the biggest one that they take into account is your seconds per item. The goal is 135 seconds or less, as stated by an employee, a corporate employee of Instacart, working in the same building as Approve Meta. As you may know, that is the founder and was the CEO of Instacart. Now he's passed along the reins as CEO to other people who have come and gone. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So I did the order, right? I go to deliver. Cool. Get it done. The guy is hella cool. He signed in the app. We chatted for a second. Like, great experience, I sent my opening. I didn't send my closing. I don't always send my closing statement, but I try to. Anyways, so, I got it done, moved on to the next order. It ended up being canceled. It was a Walmart.com order pickup, which, you got to do. It's on UberEats, because Uber bought Postmates, and that's really who's doing it is Postmates. But Uber bought Postmates, so that's why you get all the Walmart orders in my area through Uber. So I walk in, and as I'm walking in and calling the number, it says canceled. So I'm like, never mind, go and call support, get my pay. And as I'm doing that, I get another Instacart, which was literally like a 1 to 2 minute drive because of traffic, to the store. $42, 2 people. One person had like 4 or 5 items, the other person had the bulk. Super easy to split up. And so I did that, got that delivered, and as I'm delivering the second order, I hit complete and I'm walking to my car, and it says my daily summary is what I expected it to be, was in the 70s, right? 70 something dollars, because this was only the second order that I had done, and 42 plus 30 is like 72, 73, depending on the change, how it adds up. And so that's what I was expecting, and I saw 297. I was just blown away, I damn near had a heart attack walking to my car. So I go and do it, and I'm looking in my earnings tab, and in there I see that order, the customer went in and changed the tip from $20.30 to $250, and I'm just like, wow, I'm thinking, do I deserve this? Probably not. But ultimately, the tip stuck. As you know, with Instacart, customers have 24 hours to change, either for the better or for the worse, your tip amount. After that, it is what it is. That's your tip now. And so it stuck. So yeah, can't say, like, I've had I've had unicorns before, like many of you call it, but I've never had something that just wild, you know? Thank you, sir, to, you know, the person, if you're watching this, big time thank you. You know, that's going to help me a lot buying a house and all that jazz. So honestly, without that tip, I would have not had a great week. I had a lot of appointments. I had to go up to the VA in Fresno to get blood for blood work. As you guys know, I'm a disabled veteran, so I got to do things with them a lot of the time. And yeah, I just had a lot of things going on between the college, that errands I had to run for the kid, the wife, all that stuff. And ultimately, that tip saved me. It really did. But we're not going to let that happen again. I am fully planning on pushing hard for hitting the goals that I want to hit. Coming this next month, I mean, in April, just after my birthday, I am going to do a 100-hour work week challenge. And I am looking to hit 2K or more. I'll be happy. I figure 100 hours, you know, I already do 30 to 40 hours normally, and I hit like $1,500. So like 2K is not unreasonable as a goal. It's probably lowballing it, if I'm being honest, but we'll see what's going on. I definitely expect to be at the pump a lot more that week, and that's going to be a week where you guys will not see any videos from me. The week of April 18th, you will not see any videos uploaded that week. I'm going to try and do my best to do some stuff before then, and then I will edit that video and get it out to y'all very quickly. There's going to be a lot of pickup, drop off action, definitely commentary, and I'll show you guys the totals at the end. Alright, that's it, everybody. I hope you make your money. Be safe out there. It's raining where I'm at right now. Hopefully, if you guys are experiencing weather, you're taking it safe. Be wary, be cautious, and as always, go make that money.